All right, welcome everyone to the July 7, 2015 Shakopee City Council meeting. Ms. Henson, could you please call the roll?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. Councilmember Whiting,
Here.
Councilmember Luce,
Here.
Councilmember Mokel,
Here.
Councilmember Lehman is absent, and Mayor Tapke.
Here. All stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, item number 3, approval of the agenda. Do we have any additions or corrections to the agenda this evening?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, we'd like to add a brief on the status of the 101 Bridge project, if you would like to hear that.
All right, perfect. We'll add that as 7A1. Put that under the other business item. Councilor Mokel.
I make a motion to approve agenda as amended.
Do we have a second? Second by Councilor Luce. Any discussion? Seeing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Passes unanimously. Item 4, consent business. Anything to remove? I don't even have to ask if there's anything to add to consent. Anything to remove from consent? Entertain a motion. Councilor Whiting.
Make a motion to approve the consent business as presented.
Do we have a second? Second by Councilor Luce. Mr. Reynolds, could you please read the consent business?
Yes, sir. Consent agenda items for July 7th of 2015. Item 4A1 adopts resolution number 7585, which approves the final plat of Valley View Business Park, Second Edition. 4C1 authorizes a consultant to commence the design and studies of various stormwater issues. 4C2 authorizes staff to utilize the repurchase agreement with Ag Power Enterprises Incorporated on unit number 172, a 2013 John Deere 5085 tractor in the amount of $7,351 to be paid from the Surface Water Fund. 4F1 approves the payment of bills and electronic transfers in the amount of $2,225,394.42. 4F2 approves the minutes of the June 2nd, 2015 meeting. 4F3 approves the application and grants a temporary on-sale liquor license to the Shakopee J.C.'s for July 30th, 31st, and August 1st, 2015 for Derby Days. 4F4 adopts Resolution 7541, which appoints David Bruns to the Economic Development Advisory Committee. 4F5 approves the suspension of City Code Section 5.092 and grants permission to the VFW to have a fenced-in section of their parking lot to be used for a fundraiser on July 25th, 2015 between noon and 11 p.m.
Thank you very much, sir. Any discussion on those items? Seeing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Passes unanimously. Item number 5, recognition of involved citizens by City Council. Anyone here to discuss an item that's not on our agenda this evening? Which is pretty much all done so far, so. All right, seeing none, we're going to move on to item number 7A1. Mr. Loney, we'll talk about Highway 101 Bridge. Thanks for being here, Kyle.
Thank you, Mayor, members of the council. This will be an update on the 101 Bridge project, which is going on. And I'll give a quick update on this. This is a PowerPoint that I got from Carver County. They've been present this at their county meeting today. So the project, you all know where the location is. It also includes, County Road 61 and 101, and this is what we commonly refer to as a friendly triangle. And that triangle is going to be eliminated with this project. Ames is the contractor. It started almost a year ago, July 21. These are the different phases of the project. We are in phase 3 right now, which is the green. That usually means this is the road that's being closed. We want to move into phase 4, which is orange. That means this roundabout will be built. There'll be a road in here that you can connect to the roundabout to get up to 101, and you'll also still be able to go east on 61. Okay, this is just talking about the work completed to date and on the different phases, the Causeway Bridge. New schedule now, they want to be done with phase 3 by July 31st. Phase 4, that will go to September 30th, and the 101 Bridge, we want to open that November 25th, which is a day before Thanksgiving. That's the plan. Now, there was a big meeting held on July 1 to discuss all the claims, delays, accelerated schedules, and out of that result, but we'll get into that later, but that's what came about, the new completion date or opening of the bridge for November 25th. This is the detour right now. That's out there, Phase 3B. Okay, this is upcoming work they're just talking about, the different phases. This would be the new detour that I mentioned to you before. You still get the 101, but you could take a road over to here to get back to County Road 61 into Chaska. Okay, a couple items. They saved some money on muck excavation on the budget, and column and support embankment, these are all engineering terms, but basically they were able to do some changes that saved the project some money. There's your bridge progress, kind of a nice picture. I think this is early, and if you can see, there's no leaves on the trees, so I think this is early this spring. And that's kind of some of the progress. We'll have other pictures. They've been doing a static load test to make sure. They've had some areas that have been very soft. They had to do additional testing, additional piling cost. So there has been issues caused by the bridge foundation, which caused extra cost, delays. So that's why they got into a meeting to have, okay, how do we meet the schedule that everybody wants, which is open the bridge before Thanksgiving. So they had a big negotiation here, talk about all the claims, all future acceleration costs. They came up with $3 million for all those claims and acceleration costs, and an agreement for November 25th. What the contractor will be asking for, and it doesn't really affect work in Shakopee, because most of the work in Shakopee is done, but there's a lot of pile driving that needs to happen in Chanhassen. They would need to go to a double shift pile driving through September 5th, 5 a.m. to 11 p.m., Monday through Saturday. This is different than what we allowed before. We allowed 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., and then we had nighttime construction, which was no pile driving. So we may still hear some of that. There's no approval needed from the city of Shakopee. However, we should be aware. We'll put it on our website. We'll alert our citizens of what's going on. But in order to meet the schedule of November 25th, this is what is necessary for the contractor. Just a quick summary of costs. This is more for the county board. There's a $3.2 million affects Scott County, Carver County, MnDOT, and 101 contingency. This is just your project updates. If people want to go, you can actually go to these things. There's 2 live feed cameras in Chanhassen and Shakopee. You can go to that. These are the project contacts of the project. And the recommendation is to move forward with the supplemental agreement and to move forward on the project to meet the completion dates. That's your quick 5-minute update. I think I did it in 4 minutes. So.
I think you were close to 3.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. That wasn't even my
I
PowerPoint.
agree.
So anyway, I think a lot of people have had questions on what's going on. They've seen some, I think they can censor some delays, but there were some areas that needed more analysis to what the type of piling and the length of piling needed to support the bridge. They've got that figured out now, and they want to move forward to get this project done with an accelerated schedule. So if there's any questions, I'll take them.
Bruce, did you have that website, was the website on there, or was it just
Yeah, there is a
it's on
website.
the last click? Because I have looked at that, and you can see the cameras are kind of interesting to watch the progress, so it does have a lot of,
I think it's 19.
is it 19? Okay,
I think
well,
it was 19.
just to let everybody see that a little bit, they can kind of take a look at the cameras if they like, or see.
Right
what
here.
the-
You're talking about the
Oh, that's the,
video
yeah.
cameras,
So
but
it's
here's the website here.
Yeah, that must be the website, so if people want to take a look at that and see that, it's kind of interesting watching the progress.
What happened there?
I think you
Like
clicked
You
on.
clicked on the website.
Did somebody click on it?
Well, there it is, right there.
I didn't do that. You guys do that up there?
Sure.
You never know, Pat's.
You can't do
Pat's a
anything from up
master.
here, Bruce. You know
Pat's a
better.
master back there.
Somebody's
But
back
this is
there.
their Facebook link there, but they do
Yeah.
have some cameras that you can get into on the, yeah, it's probably that Southwest Reconnection Project.
It is a good website.
So interesting, though. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Any other business we need to discuss? All right, seeing none, entertain a motion to adjourn to July 21st.
Did we want to make mention of that?
Yeah, actually, that's a very good idea. Counselor Lehman is not here this evening because his stepfather passed away on the 4th of July, and at least my family give deepest condolences to Counselor Lehman and his entire family for the passing of his stepfather. It was evidently fairly sudden, and so it's a very hard thing for him and his family. So we wish him the best in the days coming up. Anybody else?
Nope.
No, I agree. Counselor Lehman's stepfather was a neighbor of mine, and we'll miss Mr. Ed. So my condolences as well.
My condolences as well.
All right. Any motion to adjourn to July 21st, 2015, 7 p.m.?
I'll make the motion.
Counselor Luce.
Second.
Second by Counselor Whiting. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Passes unanimously. We are adjourned to July 21st.